Hello guys, I'm going to be doing a synth tutorial that was requested by, let's see here, Shewnami. He messaged me on SoundCloud for the Lazer lead I did in my Barely Alive tutorial video, and that's exactly what I'm going to be doing right now. So basically what you guys want to do is open up a blank Sylenth, as you can see here. So you can just go to menu and then you can hit init preset. So then basically what we want to do is we're going to use every single oscillator on here, and we're going to use all 8 voices on each one. So basically let's just go in here, turn each one up to 8 just for the heck of it. And for this we're going to have the saw wave right here, and we're going to pitch it up 1 octave. Then for the second oscillator on the first tab, we're going to use a square, and we are also going to pitch this up an octave. Now one thing we can do basically is just set the pitch envelope for this first one, or for the first mod envelope or whatever. What we're going to do is we're going to click pitch A, because there's going to be specific things we're doing with each, and then for the second one we can click pitch B. This is the really important part. We don't want to put on the same one because of a certain reason. You'll probably get a similar sound, but you won't get the same exact sound. And now for part B, we're going to do the exact same, keep it at 8 voices, pitch it up, go back to a square over here, and then pitch it up an octave as well. And then basically for part B, what we want to do is we want to turn detune at about, I don't know, 3.5, somewhere in there. Maybe just up a tad more, 3.8. That looks good. About the same for the second oscillator. We can just match it exactly. 3.81. This is 3.86. Just match it exactly. Just be cool. Okay, so 3.86 on both of those. As you can hear, we got some weird phase kind of lead going on. And most of the time people turn off retrig, but we're not going to be turning off retrig this time. I think it completely changes it. But anyways, basically we want to go back to part A, and for this we're going to turn the detune up to about maybe 2.10. And then for the second one we're going to go up to about 3 or 4 right there. Maybe we'll do 3.5. Alrighty. So then basically we just want to turn this volume down on the square to about 7. Then part B, you're going to do the same with this one. We don't want the main sound. We want it to be the saw wave. The square just adds a little bit of extra stuff to it. So basically now we're going to do the most important part, I guess you could say, and this is the pitch differences between the two. And that's, I think, what really makes the Alvin Risk style Lazer. That one, that's basically what this was made after. It was the Skrillex and Alvin Risk Try It Out song, the Neon Mix. I found the Lazer extremely appealing, so I had to make it. It took me a really long time, but I made it. So basically what you're going to do is you want to take your mod to envelope decay, turn it up to 1.5 something, 1.52 if we can get it there. I just want to be specific, 1.55. I just want to be specific because just to make sure you guys get the exact sound that you're looking for. And then you want to turn this one up to 1.84. Okay, so alrighty, and then the pitch The first mod envelope pitch is going to be negative 1.52. You just want to look up at your top or right here, top left corner, or in silent that will show you where it is at. So negative 1.52. And then for our mod 2 envelope, it is negative 0.57. Alright, there we go. Okay, so then one of the last things we want to do is turn on mono legato, change that knob all the way up there. We're not going to touch this because we want it to be on legato and not portamento. That's the main sound. Now a few options that you can do inside of here. You can also do it outside of silent. You can distort it, you can put a chorus, and you can put a reverb, but we're going to put a chorus on for now, and I'll tell you what the distortion does later. Basically, you just want to turn the rate up to about 3.6 hertz, keep the depth the same, turn the dry wet down just a tad, keep the width exactly the same, so we just get a little bit more juicy, you know, like phasey, a lot of movement going up in the high end of the sound. And then you can add a reverb. I personally don't like silence reverb, so I'm not going to use that. But basically, we can add a distortion. We can actually we can add a distortion. Personally, I like to add the distortion, but my friends have complained that it's a little bit too scratchy. But the original request, I had distortion on the sound, so that's how it's going to be left. So there's the main sound, and just a little bit of bad spelling there. Just a little bit of stuff you can do in your effects, racks, and whatnot, your mixer. Is you can use a cut and then just play your sound and cut up to like that main little hit, so you don't get any of that mud in there. Maybe cut off a tad of highs, because those are going to get in the way. And also, one thing is we can EQ it even more. Take out a little bit of that and give it just a tad down there. Take out some of the highs just to roll it off. And then maybe put a limiter on it, you know, just bring it back up to, in fact, no, we're going to compress it. That's probably a wiser decision. You can just copy my settings or whatever. Most people don't use the limiter for compression, but I do. There we go. Raise it up to volume. So, hope you guys like that Lazer synth lead that was requested by Johnny. And if you guys did, just please go down there and click that subscribe button, the like button. It really helps out with getting my tutorials out there. I don't get as many plays as I would hope for, but obviously that is because I have a low subscriber limit. So please just follow me, like me, go follow me on SoundCloud. Everything helps. But you know, see you guys later. I'll be having more tutorials later, but in the meantime, peace.